One day, Mr. Brown decided to celebrate the anniversary of Paddington's arrival in England by taking all the family out to dinner at a famous restaurant called the Porchester. "Well, Paddington," he said as they consulted the menu, "what would you like to start with? Soup? Hors d'oeuvre?" "I don't know what I would like, Mr. Brown," said Paddington. "My program's full of mistakes, and I can't understand a thing." "Mistakes?" said the head waiter. "There is never a mistake on the Porchester menu." "Those aren't mistakes, Paddington. It's French." "French? Fancy printing a menu in French." Have you anything suitable for a young bear's treat?" asked Mr. Brown. "A young bear's treat, sir? We at the Porchester pride ourselves that there is nothing we cannot offer." "In that case," said Paddington, "I'll have a marmalade sandwich to be going on with." "I beg your pardon, sir? Did you say a marmalade sandwich?" "Yes, please," said Paddington, "with custard." "With custard? You did say there was nothing you couldn't offer." "Marmalade sandwich for the young bear gentleman, with custard. One marmalade sandwich with custard. Una marmalade sandwich with a custard. Mamma mia!" "Perhaps, sir, you would care for some hors d'oeuvre while it's being prepared." "Yes, please," said Paddington. "I don't think I've ever had horses' d'oeuvres before. It looks very good value." "Oh, dear," groaned Judy. "Paddington, you're not supposed to eat it from the trolley." "Perhaps the young gentleman would like some custard with that, too." Paddington gave the man a hard stare. "Custard with sausages?" he exclaimed. "No, thank you. Besides, I think I've lost one of my onions. They're a bit difficult with paws. I picked it up like that and... Oh dear, I think it's done it again. It sounds as though someone's found it." "He would have to be carrying Paddington's marmalade sandwich," said Mrs. Bird. "We shall never hear the last of it." "Oh, dear, Henry," said Mrs. Brown. "We've only been here 3 minutes, and just look at the mess." But Mr. Brown was much more bothered by the look on the head waiter's face. "I'm afraid," said the man, "I must ask you to leave. Ordering marmalade sandwiches with custard. Helping yourself to the hors d'oeuvre trolley. Throwing onions. You'll get the restaurant a bad name with the other diners. Nonsense. If that bear goes, I go. I'm one of the other diners, and I'm not upset. Best thing that's happened in years. Place needs brightening up. Too stuffy for half. I'll have a marmalade sandwich, too, with double custard." "Yes, Sir Huntley. At once, Sir Huntley. One marmalade sandwich with double custard. One marmalade sandwich with double custard. Una marmalade sandwich with a double custard. Poof! Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sir Huntley Martin, the Marmalade King. I've been in marmalade for 50 years. Paddington licked his lips. "Fancy being in marmalade for 50 years, he exclaimed. "And I've been coming here for 40 years. Perhaps you'd allow me to join you. I know some good things for a young bear's treat." "Here we go again," said Jonathan. "Bears," said Mrs. Bird, "always fall on their feet." "I think," said Paddington happily, "everyone ought to have an anniversary, at least once a year."